Hello everyone, and welcome back to this Lord of the Rings Minecraft adventure. I am LeftClick. My horse keeps trying to run away from me. Not quite sure what her name is yet. And you'll notice that I've actually come into a spot of good luck recently. As I said I would do in the last episode, I did skip my journey through the Anduin Hills a little bit just so we can keep the ball rolling. But I did actually find an orc camp, and I killed their captain, and they kindly donated to me, Gazlight, the Gundabad Orc Chieftain, a new pouch. And so I was able to um, organize my pouches a little bit more effectively and put myself with a little bit more inventory space. And now have my treasuring coin specifically dedicated to treasuring coin. Nature is mainly just things that aren't food, like raw meat, fur, things like that. Food is now dedicated specifically only to edible items. And materials and armor is where I'm going to keep my spare armor, maybe some spare weapons, things like that. Um, I feel like that's a good system to run with. I am very glad we found that pouch, or rather, I'm very glad that I killed that orc that dropped that pouch, as I took it off his dead body. And I got some alignment, and speaking of alignment, you will also notice that my alignment bar right now is set to Durin's Folk, because I am now a guest of the dwarves, as I killed some Gundabad orcs on my way here. And speaking of on my way here, you'll see the Anduin Hills are right there. The sun is setting, but as the sun sets, we see ahead of us the white trunks and golden leaves of Malorn trees, which means we are on the edges of the golden wood of Lothlórien. And so we're going to go in, hope my computer doesn't have another conniption, and see where we go from there. Hopefully we'll meet some cool elves. We will get to see the Lady of Light, Galadriel. Probably not. I don't think she's in the game. But we can see what kind of cool generated structures they have. Last I recall, Malorn trees could spawn like tree houses or homes. And also look at these flowers. They are just beautiful. I love the flora of um Lothlórien because they have things that no one else does. Like they have Nifredil, which is a really cool arc-like flower. I might take a few of these from our house actually for our base in Eriador. But let's press on. Let's keep going. And oh god, I think that the amount of leaves and entities here is going to cause a lot of lag. But never fear. We are in a safe place now. What is my alignment with Lothlórien? Okay, I'm a stranger. I can maybe do quests for you and you'll like me. These are wardens. Wardens, you'll see, don't necessarily wear a lot of heavy armor. They wear special Heathline warden cloaks. They are stealth garments made from very special elvish thread. I think it allows them to be unseen to orcs, kind of like ranger cloaks do. I'm not quite sure. I really haven't tested it out. But it seems like we have our first taste of elvish architecture right there. You will see there is some kind of platform up in this tree, and look at those torches. I want some of those green torches. Those look awesome. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's scoot up this Malorn ladder. Man, these Malorn ladders have such a cool texture. I really like them. I might have to take some Malorn saplings to bring back home as well to, add to our tree list, of course. To our growing orchard of various trees. And because also I really like the way the wood looks. And I'm nothing if not a slut for the aesthetic. Sulal lands will be filled with despair and grief. Ooh! They changed the Galadrim beds. Galadrim beds. Excuse you, I was speaking, rude ass elf. Galadrim beds used to be, I think, like green with just a leaf on them, but now they actually look kind of cool. They look like hotel beds. Malorn stick, thank you very much. I will drink this Miruvor, which is a beautiful elvish drink that gives me strength and speed like Orc Draft. Let's take you, because I can craft things on you soon. Let's put these crafting tables in our materials and armor pouch. And oh god. Okay. It seems like, yeah, lag is probably going to be an issue here, but Let's see. Let's go back down and find our horse. And once we do find our horse, oh my god, look at the butterfly. Oh, that's so cool. The butterflies leave like a little trail. That's so sick. Man, Lothlórien is a magical place. I found so many beach saplings. Okay, our horse is over here, which means... Oh, well, look at all these Lothlórien elves. The time of elves is over. A shadow rises in the east. Y'all sound like orcs. Y'all are depressed. You need to get out. You need to go to therapy about your, kinslaying issues. And forgive yourselves for what your ancestors may have done. And move on with your lives. And realize that just because humans are gaining power doesn't mean you have to get out. It's fine. Just because you yearn for the undying lands doesn't mean you have to go there right away, girl. Listen. Okay, where's nature? Let's put you in here. Let's get as many Lothlórien saplings as we can, as I don't know what the sapling drop rate is like on these trees. I hope it's not low. Ooh, a Lothlórien nut. These are used to make mirkwood, so I am going to put them in my food pouch. They're like acorns, but magic, I guess. Lothlórien nuts, I think, along with Nifredil and these flowers that I'm not sure what they're called, are used to make mirkwood. What are they? Eleanor. Okay. Let's grab 4 of these and 4 Nifredil and put them in our nature. Let's put them in their nature pouch. Boop, 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 boopity boop. That should be enough to maybe get our own batch of mirkwood started once we start growing our own Lothlórien trees, which I'm very excited to do. These will look really nice. And I just love the way Lothlórien wood stuff looks. Like the pale white, almost like ivory, but you know it's natural and alive. Or maybe once was alive. It adds a mystique to it that I'm really a fan of. And I think maybe taking out the smooth stone slabs that make up the current floors and ceilings of our Arnorian tower and replacing it with some Lothlórien like slabs or Lothlórien planks, I think that would look chef's kiss, magnifique. I'm sorry if I said chef's kiss out loud. I don't think you were able to see me chef's kiss because I don't have a face cam. Oh, look at that spear. That's a very wide blade. That's really cool. I love their shields. Man, Lothlórien is such a cool place. I love it. I'm going to stay here for a little bit and grab a lot of Lothlórien trees. I love their swords. I like their armor. I like their houses. God, it's so cool. Alright, let's grab... I think we have enough Lothlórien saplings. How many do we have? 6. I think that's plenty for now. Let's just explore a little bit. Actually, what we could do some mining, because I think there's an ore or at least a mineral, that only spawns in Lothlórien that I would like to find. It is called, I think, Edhelvein, and I would like to find it. And so I am going to leave our beautiful steed. Where did my dirt go? I'm pretty sure I didn't get rid of my dirt, did I? Oh, maybe I got rid of it when I was running out of inventory space. That's probably it. Alright, so I think this should be able to... I'm sorry! Okay, this should be able to contain our horse for now. Let's put a torch there just to make sure she's safe. And let's dive on in to the Lothlórien mines. No orcs should spawn here, I presume. And I would like to find some Edhelvein, because that would be really cool to have. You'll know it when you see it. Like, yeah, if you're wondering what it looks like, don't worry, we'll find some. Spoiler alerts, it is really pretty looking, for sure. Not as pretty as Mithril, in my opinion. I mean, nothing is pretty as Mithril. This is just opal. Y'all know that. I think I already have opal. No, I don't. I need to put that in my treasure and coin purse. Let's put these away and put them in our materials and armor section. And let's mine down into the depths, because I think maybe spawns as frequently as lapis lazuli. What is the name of that? I think it's lapis lazuli, but I keep saying lapis lazuli because I always read it before I spoke it or heard it in real life. There are many words like that that I've learned from reading books rather than from or playing video games rather than actually hearing someone say in real life, and therefore I never know how it's actually said. And look what we have here. This is Edhelvein. I'm gonna mine it with an iron pickaxe just in case it doesn't break or drop with a stone pickaxe. Edhelvein. Oh, I was wrong. It has a new texture too. Oh, it's like starlight. Oh, that's so cool! God, I love Lothlórien. it's just, oh, it's so neat. All right, let's go. Let's do some more mining. So I guess I was wrong. Maybe it spawns way more frequently than I first thought. Let's put this cobblestone down as a barrier to get this water away from us. And let's dig on into the depths of this place. Man, I think Lothlórien is one of the coolest biomes in this mod. Lothlórien was one of the biomes that was made before map generation became a thing, and it was just a random biome, kind of like how biomes work in vanilla Minecraft, where they just randomly appear. They're not tied to a particular geographical location. Lothlórien was like that, and I loved finding Lothlórien biomes because they were somewhat rare. I think I'm not quite sure, but they were one of the few safe biomes in the mod, and that was the first elven faction that was added. There were no high elves or Dorwinian elves or Rivendell elves or anything like that. It was just the Galadrim, and they were just the coolest because they were elves, and the elven armor and weapons were the best if you were a good person. And oh my gosh, it was just so neat. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I just really like Lothlórien, and I think maybe this would be a place to set up our base next, or at least a base, because I would love to have a base in Lothlórien. I think it would be so sick, and it would be hella safe, because every Lothlórien elf, like, not only are the wardens and the soldiers pretty, difficult to deal with, Lothlórien elves carry freaking Maloran bows with them. And they are not to be trifled with. I mean, those are some serious bows. And in fact, I might want to craft myself one of those. Because I think... Yeah, there we go. I think we can, on our crafting table here, do we have string on us? Because if we do, we can make ourselves a Maloran bow. Because I think that'd be really neat. I want to see what it looks like. Okay. It was in our treasure and coin, or... No, it was in our materials. Alright, let's see what a Maloran bow looks like. I think we'll be able to craft it like this. Draw speed 100. Range damage. Aw, really? It ended up being stinky. Crap. Alright, let's see if this one's... Oh, do I have enough string to make a new one? No! It was wasted! Well, at least I got an achievement for crafting something on the Galadrim table. But man, now I'm bummed. Oh, let's put this back in our nature, so the string comes from spiders, and that's nature. That's my logic behind it, at least. Let's keep going. Let's keep exploring. Let's keep trying to find some Edhelvein. Maybe it's down this way? Hup. Ow. Ooh, rock salt. That could be useful for making gammon, salted pork, etc. Man, I am just digging way into the depths of this place. Just falling down. Eventually we'll go back to the surface, get back on our horse, and be on our merry way, of course. Let's see. How much time do we have left on our fast travel timer? Oh, we can fast travel now. In that case, I might head to the surface now with our Edhelvein. Although I would like to get 24 of it for reasons that you might already guess with that particular number. There is a type of armor in this mod called the Galvorn armor. It is made by alloying well, it's made for Galvorn ingots, or Galvorn steel ingots. It's made from alloying iron with Edhelvein in an elven forge, and when you get that, you can craft it into a suit of armor that's black, but it's made of elf steel, so it gives you protection against fire or something. It's really neat. It's like the probably it's the best armor outside of Mithril that you can get for a good aligned character. For the evil aligned characters, I think you have Morgul armor, which looks like the Witch King's armor, which is freaking sick. But alas, I am going to be a good boy on this playthrough. I don't want to ally with the evil faction, since I consider myself a good boy. And also, elves are freaking cool, and dwarves are freaking cool, and I want to be freaking cool like them, so, Okay, let's keep mining this way, because I think I saw some light over there that I want to get to. So let's get back up to where we were. And let's get as much Edhelvein as we can. Man, they sometimes change the names of materials in this mod. And I think mainly it's because they discover that in actual Elvish grammar, it may have wanted to be in one way and not the other. Or maybe it's pluralized a different way, or translated a different way. And they're always improving, this mod team. And it's little details like that that add to the immersion of it, where if you are a hardcore Tolkien fan, you can definitely appreciate the work that goes into this. Like, bar none, it is one of the most... I think the mod team that makes this, especially the guy Mevans, I think is his name, is the lead developer behind it. I don't know if he has helpers or other coders, but he is by far, along with Dr. Jark and other people, one of the best Minecraft modders that I can think of, or at least one of the most hardworking and dedicated. And the whole community of the Lord of the Rings Minecraft mod is great as well. I mean, you all who watch this playthrough are unofficially part of it, you know, wanting to participate in this mod, whether by playing it after seeing this series, or maybe just seeing how it is. But it's always a great group of people, and that's what I really like about the Lord of the Rings community as a whole, or people who enjoy Tolkien's works, is that they really... There's a level of respect where even if you're not a huge fan of the source material, there's a reverence that is there, as Tolkien was the sort of grandfather of modern fantasy, and he wasn't just a fantasy writer. He was writing his works as if they were history, and they were incredibly influential in pop culture. And of course, they led to some fantastic movies by Peter Jackson and Fran and Philippa and all those people. But God, I can go on and on about how the influence Tolkien has had on me and my writing style as I write some fantasy. And I got into Dungeons and Dragons because I had a love of fantasy through Tolkien, and being able to play with it in an interactive medium was something I loved. And technical difficulties. Again, my screen decided to become green. Give me a second. I'll have to unplug and replug my HDMI cable. Here we go. Sometimes my computer does this. It's running on bricks right now. I don't know what's happened to it in recent days, but it is what it is. Alright, but we're back. Sorry for the delay. Let's grab this last bit of Edhelvein. It should put us somewhat close to 24. I would really like to get some Galvorn armor. That'd be sick. Can you use Galvorn ingots to make equipment, I wonder? Like, the equipment being tools and weapons. Because I would love to have some Galvorn tools or something, because they would just look black. Or maybe like a sword or a spear. Oh man, that would look sick. Imagine like a black steel sword. It looks like straight out of a fantasy novel, interestingly enough. Alright, let's say screw this iron. I'm just trying to get some Edhelvein and get out of Dodge. Alright, cool. This should be enough, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is plenty. Yep, okay, cool. We have enough to spare a little bit as well. And hey, la-di-da, there's some more. I do like how it provides light source too. That's also... Oh! Wait. Do you guys remember those blue torches that we found in Lothlórien? Do you think those are made with Edhelvein? Oh my god. I would love that. Maybe they're just made with Malor and stuff, or some other thing. Man, one of you fantastic commenters that I have, let me know how to make some of those blue torches, because those would look freaking sick in our tower. They would look so good. Having this blue light from this ancient tower, oh, man, I'm just quivering with the capabilities. And that's the last time I'm going to say quivering in this Let's Play, I promise. Alright, let's get back to the surface. Let's get back to our horse, and let's adventure towards another elven realm, but something more wild, something more uninviting, let's say. We're heading to Mirkwood next, baby. That's where I want to go, at least. But before we get there, we have to find our horse, because this Rohirric horse is a blessing to me. It helps us get around way more quickly than we could have before. Let's see. We went up this way. Some more Edhelvein up there, but I'm not really looking for that right now. I think we have plenty. Alright, we just jumped into this cave. We just plopped right in. Did we go this way? We went up this way. Oh, okay, here we are. Alright, this is our way out. Maybe we could revisit this. Let's do this as a custom waypoint. Sorry for not typing well. Lothlórien cave. In case we want to go back and see anything cool. And also so we can instantly fast travel to Lothlórien because it's such a sick place. Alright. I don't think we need anything else. I think there might be one other type of tree that I want to get while I'm here that only spawns in Lothlórien. I can't remember what it's called. It's rarer than Malorn. I know that. Okay, let's go south to Lothlórien proper and see if it's in there. God, I love the effect of the butterflies. Oh my god, Lothlórien is so cool. I'm just a huge fan of forests in general. Like, some people really like this mod for its mountains and that they feel very grand and powerful, as mountains should, but I really love the forest, and Lothlórien is just a prime example of this. There's another house. That's pretty interesting. I want to find one of the lord's houses, or one of the big Lothlórien houses that have a staircase leading up it, because then we can ride our horse up it, and I don't have to worry about our horse getting lost again. Uh-oh. 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 Hello? Oh, okay, we're good. Okay, lots of lag. Oh, but it's Tuesday. That's nice. I think that's the Shire equivalent of Tuesday. And I think this is the tree I was actually just talking about, wanting to get. This is... Actually, I'll check the wood and see what it is. Lairelose. How is the E umlaut pronounced? Because I think it's like in German, but I don't think that German was a huge influence for Elvish. I think the noun declensions were, though, because Elvish is freaking hard to learn. But it's a very old language, so it's very classical in nature. Alright, let's grab you. And it's also a very put-together language, because it's made literally by linguists. So, if you're going to trust anyone, trust that man. Okay, we're in Lothlórien proper, so I think this is why we're getting a lot of lag, because there's so many entities around us. Lots of trees, blocks. It might be graphics too, having to see through all these leaves. There's more houses. Let's go in one more house before we leave. I think that's a fair bet. Let's go in one more house before we leave this very... Oh my gosh. Are these white sands? Oh, that's so lit. White shores and beyond. If you get that reference, I appreciate you. Alright, oh god, okay. Lothlórien... I've heard of people having lag issues in Lothlórien before, so I kind of half expected this, but I thought it was going to be better since... I thought my computer was good, but then it threw a conniption when I tried to open up the folder that I was recording into, so, But let's go into this house. Let's see if they have any lembas bread, or any cool bows, maybe any string they can spare. But other than that, once we go into this house, we'll fast travel over to the Mirkwood gate and start heading into Mirkwood. Alright, we found a Malorn sword, more Malorn sticks. What does a Malorn sword do? Oh gosh, it does 6.5 melee damage? Holy crap. So normally it does 5.5, which is about as much as like a stone sword. I am taking you. You do as much as a freaking orc sword. I am putting you in my materials and armors folder. You are going in there. Holy crap. That's actually a pretty decent backup weapon. Man, Malorn. Whew. I mean, it is keen, so it has the modifier of having 1 extra damage, but I mean, hey, fine like that. Can't really pass it up. Alright, let's head. I think since we can go to the Vales of Anduin, we could go to the Gladden Fields. I think. Let's see. Well, what am I thinking of? Gladden Fields, I think. Is it here or was it in the Fields of Celebrant? I think Gladden Fields is where Isildur was killed. I think so. On the borders of the River Anduin. Anyway, to the Forest Gate. Let's go make our way to the Wood Elves. I am excited. And we may actually save that journey for next episode. Once we get there and we get to the edges of Mirkwood, you'll see what lies ahead of us. We may have to leave our horse behind a little bit, as our horse may be messed up by the spiders, and may just leave him by the gate, her by the gate, excuse me. Now we just wait for it to load. The forest gate should be to our east. We could already see the dense trees. These are more trees to add to our collection, to our grand orchard. Oh my gosh, I am... Man, what did I tell you about the forest in this mod being so cool? Like, you can just look at the trees, like the Malorn trees, the Lime Losse trees, the Merk oaks that you see, and you can tell what kind of forest they came from, what kind of creatures might live there. They just look amazing. I love the design of this mod. And every tree looks unique. Even if you had no color, you could look at a Merk oak tree and say, hey, this is a Merk oak tree. I love this. Let's save this for next episode. I hope that we kill some spiders. Maybe we can get some string. Maybe we can make our own Malorn bow. Let's see. A woodland realm, we're a stranger. We're an enemy of Dol Guldur, so I don't think the spiders are going to like us. We'll start heading east along the road. Maybe we can go up to northern Mirkwood. Maybe we can go to the Enchanted River. I would like to visit the woodland realm. The realm of the Elven King. And then head east to Dale. But until we do that, I will await our next meeting. See you then.